There's a wallet out there that claims to be the most beautiful wallet in the world, and I want to show you what it is. Hey everyone, I'm Dave with Beast Made Reviews, of course a channel dedicated to reviewing quality at different price points. Now I get emailed a lot from different companies wanting me to show their wallets. And sometimes the wallets just don't appeal to me and I don't think they'll appeal to my channel. But this one did. The wallet company is Uniqtouch, and today I'm going to be talking about their entire range of wallets. Now before we get started, if you like this type of content, feel free to subscribe down below. I think you'll really like it here. If you like anything fashion, EDC, anything cool, I think you'll really like it here. And subscribing is cheaper than buying a wallet. And if you're interested in this, of course, I'll have a link down below to Uniqtouch, and that is an affiliate link, and anytime you buy through that, it will help out the channel, and I always appreciate it when you do that. Thank you so much. Now, when I got the email from Uniqtouch and I saw that they advertised the most beautiful wallet in the world, I was very surprised, pretty shocked actually, because I never hear that from a wallet company. Needless to say, my curiosity was piqued. They sent me their entire range of wallets, and we're going to talk about that today. Also, they are sponsoring this video. Consider this an overview of the line. I will give my honest pros and cons in this video, but I just wanted to let you know this is sponsored. All right, now let's go ahead and show you the wallet. Now this is the original card holder right here. Now Uniqtouch on their website says they were inspired by Porsche and those type of designs from luxury cars. Now this is made from premium 7075 T6 grade aluminum, which apparently is smoother and 65% stronger than 6061 T6 aluminum. It holds 1 to 6 cards with their base model. It has a quick access mechanism. It has what they call advanced RFID protection. This is expandable with additional back plates like leather back plates, a cash strap, NFC leather card holder, 3-card leather card holder, art back plates, and they also sell a screwdriver with screws for convenience if you want that. The dimensions of this are 2.6 inches wide by 3.9 inches long by 0.3 inches deep. The weight is 98 grams or 3.46 ounces. On their website, they say this has meticulous detail with a polished logo and diamond cut edges. It's been granted a US patent. It has a 90-day return window and a lifetime warranty. And they're aiming for this wallet to be a fashion accessory to show your personal style and personality. And from what I can tell, this comes in 3 different colors, and they have a couple of different colors for their leather options. All right, now let's get to some pros, some things I really like about this wallet. First of all, I think it is a really cool design. This is an interesting design. I like these slimmer type of metal wallets, always really cool. There's a lot to like just about the design. It's sleek and eye-catching. I think the colors and the finish is actually very nice, and I love the edges of this, how it has kind of a step down all around the edges. I think that is really cool. Next is the size and weight. Now, typical for this style of wallet, I think the size and weight is pretty on point with a lot of wallets out there, and I always really like that. Very thin, a great size, and a very good weight. Next pro is that the parts do feel on the premium side, I would say. It has a very nice feel to everything here. I like that they're putting a little bit of extra thought into the components. Having a higher quality of aluminum there, I think is pretty cool. I don't know how necessary it is for a wallet, but it is still a very nice touch. You can tell they're really trying to make everything the best that they can, and I like that. My next pro are all the expandable options. I do like a lot of their add-ons that they sell on their website. One thing that I think is the best part about this system is that you can buy just the base wallet now if you like that. And later, if you want an accessory, a cash strap, or a leather back plate, or whichever ones they have, you can add that later if you want. Or if you already know you want one of the accessories, you can buy that with it installed ahead of time, which I think is great. Next pro is the actual cash strap itself. I think if you're going to get one of the accessories, the cash strap I think is a must-have. Typically, I don't normally like cash straps. I think if you follow my channel, you probably already know that, but this one is really cool. The best part about it is it has little edges on the side there that perfectly fit a card. So you can put a card on the inside, gives you another optional ability to put something on the outside as far as a card, maybe an ID or something like that. And for a little bit extra security, you can put the money underneath the card, which I think is great. It holds the cash a little bit more securely than just having it in the strap itself. I think that's a great design right there. You can also use the cash strap in the normal way, or you can put the cash in between the elastic straps, which is how Uniqtouch suggests that you use the wallet. The next pro is the mechanism itself. I think the mechanism is pretty cool. I usually like this style of mechanism that fans out the cards. They also claim that this is quieter than most of the other mechanisms with a similar design, and I agree with that. I think that's true. If you can just hear that, it's not very loud. I know my mic is probably picking it up, but it's really not that loud at all, especially compared to other ones which have a more of a tactile click. Some people might like the louder sound, while others might want something just a little bit more quiet. That's cool. And the mechanism is on two sides of this wallet, leaving the back plate open so you can expand that on the outside. So my last point here is that expanding everything is actually very easy here. Now this just uses standard Torx drivers. I forget which size it is. If you don't have that on you, they do sell a screwdriver. The bit driver is actually very nice and the bits fit really well with no slop or play, which I like. Changing out the back plate is very easy. And besides these screws, there's really only one part to remove and it's not complex at all. It's really just unscrew and then screw it back in. Very simple. I like that a lot. And whenever you buy a wallet and an accessory, they give you the screwdriver for free. Pretty cool. All right, now let's get to some of the cons, and I do have a few cons here. First is some of the PR that they use to describe the wallet, which I think is a little bit awkward. They describe this as the most beautiful wallet in the world, but if you look at this, would you describe this as beautiful? I don't think most people would. I think most people would maybe say this is austere or simple or minimal. This reminds me more of like a skyscraper than a car. That's not a bad thing. It just doesn't have a beautiful type of vibe to it, in my opinion. The next PR problem on their website I find is they say this has advanced RFID blocking. What is that? They don't explain it on their website. They just list it as a pro of the design. I don't even know what that means as opposed to regular RFID blocking. Now, if they put that on their website, then that can clear everything up. But as it stands now, it seems almost like a useless adjective to describe a pro that all other metal wallets have. Now, PR speak is not necessarily a con, but I do think that they could improve that on their website. Next con, and I guess this is the first real con, is that there's no Apple AirTag compatibility. No Apple AirTag accessory, no nothing. For this type of wallet, you're competing with a lot of other wallets that already have Apple AirTag compatibility or accessories out there. Even if it's something as simple as a clip that just screws in, they have it. This seems like an oversight. Now, maybe this might come out in the future. This is still a newer company, but that is a con of the design. There's a lot of people that want to put an AirTag in their wallet as an accessory. That's just an easy accessory add-on here. Next is the card capacity. Now they say this holds up to 6 cards for the inside, and I would say I mostly agree. The problem is that the inside dimensions are pretty thin, like very, very thin. If you put 6 cards in there, even the unembossed plain cards, you're gonna still have a hard time fitting everything, and they're gonna still feel very tight whenever you pull down on that mechanism to deploy the cards. I found personally the sweet spot is with 5 cards. It will hold less as well. It'll hold as little as 1 card if you want to put it in there, but 6 cards will fit, but it's going to be tight. The next con goes hand in hand with that, with the card capacity, and that's that the cards have a little tendency to fall out. With the demo cards that they put in here, they'll fall out almost immediately, and these paper cards are smaller than regular cards, so these paper cards will fall out maybe a little easier. And I think it just might have to do with the width of the actual internal compartment of the card spot here, not holding the cards well enough. Now, in actual use, in my pocket, in the wild, using this wallet, I didn't find my cards falling out, but handling the wallet a lot, especially in these demos, you'll see that the cards have a tendency of coming out. The demo cards are too small, so just kind of ignore those. But even just my regular cards that I use for review are the actual size of credit cards, and you'll find them coming out a little bit as well. It's kind of an inconvenience and kind of a hassle to see the cards popping out a little bit when you didn't want them to. And though I didn't see my cards fall out, it might happen in real life given certain circumstances, just not sure. Next con here is the mechanism. Now, I like the mechanism generally, but I find it's a little unintuitive with the design as opposed to other designs. Now, this one you pull down to pull up the cards, and I think that's the unintuitive part. Usually you would find that you would push up to push out the cards, which is a little bit more intuitive for this design. I can get over that and I can retrain my brain, but it's just one of those things where you feel like you have to push it out, and you do that enough and it just bothers you a little bit. The mechanism itself works fine. I find that the force on it is a little bit more than I thought it was going to be, and sometimes doesn't feel exactly as smooth. It doesn't feel as linear as I would like it to be for this type of mechanism. And then the plate itself. Now, there is a lot of purchase on this plate, which I guess is a pro in itself, but I find it's just too wide and then also too aggressive on the actual plate. And given how aggressive the knurling is, I'm not sure how my pockets will handle it. I don't know if it'll rip up my pocket over time. It's just something that I think about. My next con here is that there's not many colors, and that was a big surprise. Currently, they have midnight blue, dark gray, and titanium sunset, which is another gray. But there's no black, no carbon fiber, no bright colors, and no Porsche colors. For a company that is inspired by Porsche designs, there's no red, there's no black, there's no white. Like, those are Porsche colors. Almost every line of Porsche cars has a red, white, and a black. And my last con here are the leather plates. Now, the leather plates are actually pretty cool. I think they look very nice, and they have a very classy look to them. But the leather is what they call microfiber leather. It sounds like a synthetic type of leather. And I'm just not confident how long the leather will last for daily use. Having something that thin, that seems like something that will wear down pretty quickly. Now, Uniqtouch is a new company, and there's going to be some bumps along the road as they refine the line and as they settle into their wallet and their customer market and see what they want. I know I listed a lot of pros and cons here, but I do think this is a wallet to look out for. Some people may love this and some people might not, and that's going to be something that you have to consider for yourself, which is why I listed a lot of pros and cons here. For a freshman company, Uniqtouch is a good wallet with its quirks and its charms. So if it speaks to you and you really love it, I think that you won't be disappointed. Definitely go check out the Uniqtouch wallet, link down below. And if you want to go see more Ridge Killers that are similar to this, go up there to Ridge Killers 2. Or you can go to this video right here that YouTube suggests that you'll like. I'll see you next time. I'm Dave with Beast Made Reviews. Bye.